Hello, and welcome back to Past the Pop Culture. I'm your host, Mr. Fenn, tagged alongside Ricky.
What's up, guys?
How's everybody doing today? We're going to be talking again about quite a random variety of things. We're going to be talking a little about E3, our hopes and dreams.
What we want to see, what we're kind of excited for, what we're hoping to see.
How disappointed we'll be.
Talk a little bit about the console wars, see who's winning, kind of give our opinions on what kind of like the future is looking like for gaming.
Grim. But
You think so?
Yeah.
All right, well.
All right, let's start with Nintendo, because you just mentioned something about Nintendo
Mm-hmm.
and how that I guess there's certain leaks, which we won't really.
Yeah,
dive
I don't think we'll dive
yeah.
into the leaks because we don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah.
But no, besides that, no, I'm excited to see what they put out. Oh man, it's gonna kind of gotta walk around what we're gonna say.
Yeah.
But no, it's like I'm hoping to see kind of like the Smash fighter. Who they're gonna add in, because I've been playing a lot of Super Smash Bros. I've been just like obsessed with it. I want to see who they're gonna bring next.
over here.
Yeah, no, don't expose me like that. No, you know what I played? There's a lot of Donkey Kong.
Oh,
lately,
that's right. Yeah,
the trolling,
did,
and then I
yeah.
kind of want to become a Joker main now, but I'm like, I've used Ness for so long. It's like,
Would you ever try to like go pro and like
no,
do ranked?
I'm not good enough for that.
No, you wouldn't do like a tournament like me and Chris did for Injustice.
I mean, like for fun.
For
If
fun?
like it's like, hey, if you win, you get like $50.
like a $25 gift card to nowhere.
Yeah. I would join like local stuff like just for fun, but that's what I've been planning to do. But I don't feel like I'm getting. I'm not like good enough. Like, because I did fight someone who's entered like a tournament and like there's a skill gap. Like like
You could tell.
I beat him like a few times. Like, but when he was like serious, I was like, all right. I was getting my
Interesting.
cheeks clapped. I'm not gonna lie, but
So who do you think would kind of fill that roster like that would satisfy not only you but like the whole population?
Another anime swordsman? No.
No.
There's been too many of those, but
You think?
well, like people were saying like Spyro. They want to see Spyro in that, but Sony owns that. I don't think they're gonna allow.
That's like way
Spyro.
too far of a stretch.
Yeah,
I don't even think Spyro is on
I think
Nintendo.
No. That's Sony. Sony owns that. I
Okay,
believe.
yeah.
Like that's they're not gonna just let them do that. I really don't know who they're gonna add. I don't really have any hopeful like picks or anything. Not off the top of my head. I don't really want to. There's nobody that I really want to see, except for maybe Chrono from Chrono Trigger. But he's an anime swordsman, and I'm kind of like, I don't know how unique they can make it.
Yeah, but that would be pretty cool.
But
because
I would like to see how they would interpret him in Smash. But like if they put Chrono from Chrono Trigger in, I'd probably play. I haven't finished Chrono Trigger. I played like a little bit, but from what I have, I'm like, wow, this is a pretty good game.
I think everybody would like that.
I see why people have like really enjoyed the game. I don't know how they would mix in like because it's it's like a semi real time or turn based, like because it's like it's turn based, but you have to wait so much time, and so it's like I don't know, like how they would like. I think maybe they would have to do it kind of like Hero, but instead of mana, it's like you can only pull out a move after so many turns, like so
maybe
much
like
time.
a cycle or something.
Yeah, so like every like 5 to 10 seconds you can pull out a move or something. I don't know, like I don't know how they would balance him. I mean, they put in Steve.
I was literally about to say, if they can make Minecraft
they
work,
literally redid every like all the maps that add in Steve. I'm pretty sure they can like do something for Chrono here. He would be a popular pick. I can see him kind of like coming into the to be a good fighter. I hope like Smashverse. Yeah, is that what they call it?
I don't know, but that sounds good.
Yeah, Smashverse. But yeah, because I know people are saying like, oh, add in like Goku or like they want in anime characters. I don't think this is video game characters. I feel like if you want anime characters, it's gonna be more of a what's that one
Jump
called?
Force
Jump
from
Force.
like the PlayStation.
Yeah,
that one sucks.
Yeah, but I don't want anime necessarily in Smash because I like Smash because I feel like it's a tribute to gaming. Like it has characters from all across.
There's
gaming.
definitely a bunch that they haven't really
touched
like at all. I mean, Final Fantasy's fine. Like they could pretty much do like the whole Final Fantasy roster.
Yeah, but they're doing they have too many Fire Emblem characters. I feel like.
Yeah.
To add in though, I don't know, like because some people don't want like anime swords fighter. I'm like another one. I'm kind of on that side too, but I feel like I'd make an exception for Chrono or what's the guy from Kingdom Hearts Because I think
Oh,
you,
Sora?
yeah,
No,
I
I
think you would.
don't.
Oh, really? I thought you would like him in the game.
No.
Really?
After playing 3, I was like, man,
No.
it's just like Last of Us 2 all over again, basically.
Oh, you're that
I
disappointed?
Kingdom
I
Hearts,
haven't.
yeah.
I haven't played the Kingdom Hearts games actually.
They're okay. The first one was really good, maybe because it was the whole like first of its
Uh-huh.
kind, like it was new. It was like
Disney
holy cow,
crossover
Disney
thing, yeah.
mixed with like Final Fantasy. I was like,
Mhm.
okay, I can get behind this, and it was a really good game, like story and
Mhm.
everything. 2 was like, okay, it's kind of making sense, but then like
the first one, when did it when did it come out, or on what platforms? Do you remember?
I think it's PS.
Because I remember seeing it on PS2.
I think the first one came out PS2, and then there's a bunch that came
Mhm.
out like on DS or PSP.
Yeah.
And then 2 came out, and then 3 came out like a year or 2 ago, and now I think a lot of people really did not like that one.
Yeah, because okay, so I almost played Kingdom Hearts when I was a kid,
Mm-hmm.
but I was at like a swap meet and I was gonna pick up the game,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't really know anything about it. But I thought it was cool. It was like, oh, you see Goofy and like Mickey on the cover,
Yeah.
and then I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. And play for PlayStation 2, and I was like, oh, I have a PlayStation 2, and I almost bought it for like $10-$20, whatever it was back then. Like
it's still worth 10.
I was like, I almost did, but then my dad convinced me otherwise. He was like,
Mhm.
well, if you don't know the game, don't buy it or whatever. So I probably would have been like super into the Kingdom Hearts.
Well, you're also not like a fan of Disney, really.
I'm not a big fan of Disney
Okay,
in general,
yeah.
so who knows? I probably would have like,
You probably would have just thrown it away like right away.
yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm a fan of Disney, not to the point of like
Mhm.
super extensively, but I like going to Disneyland.
Yeah.
I like watching all the movies, so that's why I kind of was like, oh, you can have Goofy as your partner,
Mm-hmm.
or Mickey Mouse with like a sword, and like Mickey Mouse is
Yeah.
fighting. It's like, well, this is kind of cool,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know. It's just they kept making the games, and it's just like I'm kind of over it. Just kind of like Final Fantasy. I mean, I can't say that Final Fantasy is pretty good, but I don't know. I feel like you can
Yeah.
only do the same thing, quote quote, so much.
Yeah, I mean, you see, I feel like Hero was a good addition because even though he's
Mhm.
an anime sword fighter, I think because of how prominent he is, especially in Japan,
Yeah,
it's a good pick. I'm fine with them doing anime sword fighters if it's like, if it makes
like
sense.
an icon.
Yeah, if it's iconic, I'm willing to
Yeah.
like, okay. Like Chrono, yeah, he's pretty iconic, especially
Mhm.
when it comes to the Super Nintendo days.
Yeah.
Like that was a super popular RPG.
Mhm.
I don't really know who I would want
Like,
to
what about
see.
more Persona characters?
More Persona characters? You see, what I felt like they could have done is, because I haven't played the other Personas, or was it the Shin Megami Tensei games or whatever. I'm probably pronouncing that terrible. Yeah, but it's something
Sounded
like
legit.
that. But
Mhm.
it's like the SMT games. They did a remake, and I've been kind of wanting to play that. And then they released Persona 4 Golden for PC, and I've been wanting to play that. So but I don't know if like it would be a good addition because I've
Right.
only played 5.
Okay.
So like I felt like, okay, Joker was a cool addition,
Right.
and I only really want to play Joker because I played the
yeah,
games.
because okay.
And so I think maybe something would have been cool is maybe I don't know, like, because they play so differently within the game. I can't even say like just
That's
change
true.
their skin.
Yeah.
The skins like that they have available,
Mm.
because like they all use different weapons. So it'd be fundamentally like you'd have to like
I don't even
yeah
because I know there's like Hero you can change the skins, right?
yeah,
But
like they
it's
show
basically
but it's kind of like the same RPG mechanics.
yeah.
But I don't know, like, because Persona 5 is so like eccentric with each character. I don't know if you can do it justice by just being like, oh, just changing the skin. Because
yeah.
like if you choose like An, she's like fire, and then
Mhm.
she has like the whole like panther suit on. So
Mhm.
I don't think you could add her in because of
Okay.
how
Oh.
it's pretty sexualized. I feel like
Well,
I
just
don't
change
know.
the skin, right?
I don't know if like how you could add in some of the female characters
like-
without like raising some eyebrows.
Do it for the kids.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Well, I mean, they said, didn't Nintendo say, oh no, we're not adding any characters with guns, and then they had like Bayonetta and like Joker.
They had like
and
literally Snake who's literally throwing
Yeah.
grenades at the character.
I maybe something would be cool is like go back to more like arcade stuff, like maybe get like
Who?
the Metal Slug, like
Yeah,
the little
that'd be-
characters. I would like
okay.
to see him like.
oh.
I like just,
I actually
I'm not
never
sure.
thought about
I'm
that.
not sure if they're represented within the series as like a spirit or anything, but I don't think I've seen them in it.
I don't, because is it Sega that makes that?
Namco
Is it Namco?
or no?
Hmm.
Is it Namco? Okay, I it's one of them. It's or
Actually,
Neo
I
Geo.
kn-
Is that Neo Geo?
I can't.
I always
remember,
forget,
yeah,
but,
shoot,
I don't know.
Okay.
I feel like that.
I'm like getting
cool.
kind of hyped about this.
Like I would like to see that. I would like to see them like Metal Slug or just some other like classic ones.
Yeah. Okay.
I think trying to think because you can kind of I'm
I
not
wouldn't
sure if I
mind
want to
more.
keep it Nintendo properties.
Uh-huh.
I think I want to like expand to like other. I like the idea of them kind of like collecting different franchises within like
Yeah.
as many franchises you can represent as possible. I've always liked that idea.
Or like just have the companies that Nintendo always uses, like
Yeah.
make a character for them or something. I don't know.
Yeah, like some people want Rayman from Rayman Legends and like all those games. I've never been into them as a platformer. I'm not too into platformers actually. As a kid, they were like okay.
Uh-huh.
I've never
Really?
gravitated towards the platformers.
Do you like Crash?
Like Crash was okay as a kid.
But
I
now,
think
like,
I haven't played it now. I thought like Crash was not a bad game. I would be hype, but they would never do it. Is Jackson Dexter?
oh
I think
man,
I mentioned that
just
before
read
to you.
somewhere. Yeah, I just read somewhere that there's a remake.
Like the remastering the games or something.
Yeah, I might have read it wrong. Either there's
Mhm.
like something I missed, or it already came out, or
Yeah.
they're going to be making something to do like the whole remaster of like everything for them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, because that's
Ooh,
that's
yeah.
always been a hopeful for me. But I know it's like I know it's never gonna happen. It's a pipe dream, you know. It's like it's
Why do you
it's
think
one
they
of those
dropped
things.
that?
Like because that one's owned by Naughty Dog, but because they got more into the because Jackson Dexter's more of a 3D platformer.
Yeah,
Now that's what I liked. I
Yeah.
enjoyed that as a kid. I played that to death, man. Like that was fun. I think because by the time I started playing, games were more 3D platform rather than 2D platform.
right.
And so I think maybe that's why, like, because 3D platforming games I don't mind, but I think because Jackson Dexter and then I think sometime they made like Uncharted and then they became more like story narrative
yeah.
driven games
That's true. There was that
rather
transition.
than kind of doing that because it's kind of more like a I wouldn't say kiddish but like it's a different genre.
Yeah, big time.
It's 3D platform and the target audience they're going for was different and it shifted. And I'm pretty sure because of how much influence Sony has over them, they're like, hey, make games like Uncharted because that's what sold.
Yeah.
And then so they probably just put it on the back burner and then they just never really picked it up too much because I know and then because I think they made like a racing car game or something like that or they made some other obscure game or something like that and then
Did they?
I don't know like it's like I think they did one more thing and then that was it. I can't remember what it is.
Do you like racing car games?
Outside of Mario Kart, I don't really like car games.
Oh, okay.
I'm not
So
too
you
much
haven't like
into
played
cars,
like Burnout, where like you literally like your whole point is
or
to,
it's just like destroying
yeah,
everything.
your car
I've
just
seen
blows
it.
up.
I respect the like people that play it. Like okay,
Yeah.
I don't see it as a dumb thing. I don't play it.
Yeah, okay.
It's just
Okay.
not my thing.
Interesting.
I don't know who else I would like to see though. Like is there any people you'd like to see?
I don't know. I mean, I personally feel like there's already
Mhm.
a little too many characters.
Yeah.
Maybe make a new game, but do you think?
They said they're not going to make another one.
Yeah.
Though, right?
I mean, I do like
Mhm.
the Smash and everything, and like I do like the characters, but it's like I don't have to keep paying $20 for 3
DLC.
characters. Like Steve, like
Yeah,
I was like, I don't want to buy the expansion passes anymore.
I think it was more of a meme that I feel like that. Well, no, I mean, they didn't just put them in for the meme. They want to make that's a big financial decision. But I think they put it in for because like
I mean, like
it would draw a
billions
lot of
play.
like
yeah, I don't know.
gazers like ooh, they're adding that in. Let me think, because I would like to see more of like you see, because I like you can't touch Sony. Sony's not gonna allow them, so it's just like like you can't. I can't like be like that. I feel like that cuts off like a good portion of characters. And like I'm not saying put Nathan Drake in the game. I feel like he doesn't.
I mean,
I feel like it doesn't match the spirit of the game, if that makes sense. I'm not sure. Like it'd be kind of weird. Like you see Nathan Drake just pulling out a shotgun, blasting like.
Yeah, but that's the same thing
Pichu.
as Snake being there, pulling out a bazooka and.
But
blowing you
because he
up.
got the booty cheeks too, like
That's
oh well,
true.
they nerfed his booty on that. Did you hear?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, like from the Smash games, they were
Did
like
they?
made them. Yeah, it's a whole like joke that like
Oh
because
no.
Snake they had him like have a big butt and everyone, and then so people went in order to like clown on them. They would pause the game and zoom it onto his butt whenever you got like smashed in the
yeah.
game. No pun intended, but
Dang.
So then like
smash that booty.
so yeah, and then people were upset because in this new one they nerfed him, and then they're like, but
Really?
yeah. So and then I don't know, they had, and then they're like, oh, like it's too much, and then you have like Pyra or whatever her name is
Yeah.
from Xenoblade Chronicles or whatever, and then so
I did not know that.
Yeah, but yeah, like so yeah. If you look at the,
I think next time we play Smash, I'm gonna pause it.
Yeah, like so if you look at the older Smash, you know,
he
and
was
then
pretty
versus
thickums,
now,
so
yeah, he was thickums. Now they messed it up.
Wow. Now I can't play this game. No thick butt on Snake, our boy. Okay, but why did they have Snake? Is it just because of Hideo?
I forgot. I think the story was something like they were friends or something like that.
Okay, because I don't think any of his games are on Nintendo.
Yeah, I think yeah, because the creator of Snake and the creator of Smash, I think they were friends, or he wanted the game because he was supposed to be in Melee, but he wasn't. They couldn't add him in time,
right?
And then so they added him to Brawl, I think, or some one of those. Yeah, and then but he just wanted him in the game for whatever reason, and that's why when they had what's it called? When the PlayStation All-Stars one, that's why they didn't have Snake in that one, because they already had him in Smash Bros. So they had to use a different character.
Messed up. I missed that game. Did you like that game? The PlayStation All-Stars?
I mean,
it wasn't as good as Smash.
No, not in the slightest. But I think because they were split between trying to be like Smash and then trying to be like what PlayStation does, kind of thing, like what their kind of game design is all about, and then it just didn't mesh well because Nintendo is, how they make their games is different than how Sony makes games. So it's like, I think what happened is they're like, oh, we're going to try to be like Smash, but still Sony. And then they just kind of lost the heart of it.
It didn't translate very well.
No. And then it just looked kind of like awkward. I feel like the way they did some of the stuff. Like, because I was interested in it because like, maybe like a few months ago, I was interested in like, I think I remember this game, PlayStation All-Stars. I'm like, and I looked at it and I was like, that's not how I remember it, dude.
Oh, maybe I should do that.
Because like it was interesting, like to kind of see like, oh yeah, that does not work like mechanically. I felt like watching. I'm like, oh yeah, like I can see why I didn't get a good competitive scene because it just was too it was too clunky, and then it was just not. It wasn't there. Like it's not. Okay, I mean, Smash has a lot of jank in it that just does not make sense, and I don't like it. But it's a little bit. It was better than whatever All Stars had. It just didn't feel good. Like when you're playing it, like it wasn't satisfying. Like I felt like, so like I remember playing it as like a kid. As a kid I liked Smash Bros way more than PlayStation All Stars. I thought it was a cool novelty. Like, oh okay, it's like Smash Bros. It was just
fun because it's like Kratos. You could be Kratos and smash like some random person. So,
but yeah, and so I don't know, if they make a second one, I'd buy it just to try it. I think that'd be really fun. I don't know if I'd get into it as much as Smash. If it's maybe kind of similar enough but still fresh, I'd probably play it. Like, cause I like fighting games. I would say I'm okay at fighting games.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't really know though. Like, if they should make a second one. I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna watch E3 sitting there and get it confirmed. Gosh darn it!
Like, gosh dang it! Everything we say is always the opposite on this podcast.
Yeah. That's how you know that we speak power to the truth.
Yeah, everything we talk about becomes existence. So it's like, oh, okay. So speaking of E3, because you did mention that, hopes and dreams about to get crushed, probably.
I don't know. I'm more interested in seeing like what indie is gonna be putting out, like what smaller teams are going to be putting out, and kind of seeing how I don't know how I'm interested in seeing everyone's kind of like response to the games as well, like to the bigger ones like Bethesda. I think you're gonna like, of course, Nintendo's gonna be putting out a lot of cool stuff. It seems like
it's gonna be interesting because
they're all doing their separate thing, kind of.
Yeah, right? But like E3 from like last year and the year before, most of those games that they've already like announced are still not out.
Yeah, which so I don't like it. That pisses. Okay, because I don't like watching E3 too much because they do CGI trailers, so we get to see no gameplay. I'm okay. What are your thoughts on CGI trailers? Because those always kind of rub me the wrong way.
I like them if they back them up with gameplay, but if it's just like here's
like interspliced with
like if it's here's the trailer and that's all you get and see you in a couple years, that's like, well, that's absolutely nothing I need. So.
If it's a story driven game, I'm okay with it being CGI. I'm like, fine.
But if it's like,
if it's like, you know, if you're doing like a 3D platformer, right, and then it's just half CGI, half like they just
him
show
jumping
like
from
a
one platform
scene,
to another, and that's
and then it's just like and then it's just they show like or even I don't like it when they do like the scenic like views of the gameplay.
Where it, like slowly move. Ooh, wow.
Yeah, it's like ooh, like it's cool for like one or two shots, but when it's just the whole thing is just like showing off the environment, I don't like that because I feel like that signifies weak gameplay. Usually,
why do you think they do that? Just for stalling, or because
I
the
think
game's
either
not done?
to make it look or
to say, hey, look how cool, or like how good our game.
Well,
looks.
because like most people care is just the graphics. How does the game look? Because I already said this before. I love pixel games. I mean, it can look like a Game Boy game, Game Boy Color game, and I think it's gonna still look just as nice. Because I care about aesthetic over graphics.
Right.
So if it has a better aesthetic, I like it.
Okay.
Than if it just has like, I don't care how many pixels or polygons it has. It's like, what's the aesthetic for the game? What does it make me feel? Because the original Red and Blue games for Pokemon, way more immersive into the world. I feel sucked into it more than Sword and Shield. I don't feel like I'm in the Pokemon world.
Why do you think that is? Because I know we kind of talked about it, but like the difference between Red and Blue and then Sword and Shield, it's like we hated Sword and Shield, or at least I did.
Yeah.
But it's like if you told me, hey, here's Red and Blue, go play it for like a week, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Like, why do you? Why?
I
why?
think Pokemon died around Black and White too,
Mm-hmm.
because I feel like that was the last time they were like, that was the last time I can truly feel like I was in the Pokemon world, and it's not like, oh, I got too old for it. It's just like because I can go back and play those games. I'm like, yeah, I'm in Pokemon, baby. But now it's like when I play them, I don't know. It's just something about, because I wanted a 3D Pokemon game, like how when they did for X and Y and all that. Like it was fun, it was interesting, but I kind of like, okay, let's just go back to 2D. I think I was like, I mean, like, I don't mind if they do 3D. It's just like, I don't know. There's something like lost in translation, I felt like, from that
like,
jump.
I just find that very interesting because, like you're saying, I was more into the world with Red and Blue when it's just like black and white, and those
I
pixels
think it's
suck.
because we fill in our imagination more, because when we see the sprites,
It does everything for us.
I think we kind of like, oh, how would it look like 3D in real life? And then now we see the 3D models of them, and then they just look like, it looks like some 2001 game where it's like poorly like rendered, and then so it's just like, is that how would it look like 3D? I don't know. I think maybe it's just something about like it tricks our brain into like thinking otherwise or something. I don't know, but yeah, because like I remember in Black and White, like it was just so cool, and like that was the last Pokemon game that I really liked and like cared about like playing. And then after that, I don't really.
Oh, so you're not gonna play the remake of Diamond and?
That's the thing. Crystal? I liked Sinnoh. The chibi art style, I'm not 100% with it. I don't hate it, but I'm not a fan of chibi art.
You'll let your brother buy it and then you play it.
Yeah.
I'll probably just try it because it's Pokemon, but
yeah, I don't know. Like the Arceus one piques my interest a bit more. That one seems a little more interesting.
I hope they do talk more about that.
Yeah, I was about to say I do hope they reveal a little bit more of that. They show off a little bit more gameplay. I don't know. I feel like I haven't been really. I don't know what else I've been playing from Nintendo that's really like.
Nothing really, right?
Yeah, like that. I mean, besides Smash, that's really all I care about is like who they're gonna add in, just so that I can either scream in pain from.
You want another Minecraft character?
Yeah, like no. Like that was honestly, I was pretty pissed off when they were like, I'm like, I still don't 100% agree with Steve. I'm like, like no.
Like you say, he's like the worst character in that game. So I don't know.
Yeah, they're gonna add in like the Roblox generic looking character.
Oh, please don't
funny.
Say that. That's gonna ruin Smash.
If they did that,
so
yeah,
bad.
dude, no, I don't think they would.
Smash is done.
Yeah, I don't think they would.
No, they wouldn't do that, right?
Please don't, Nintendo.
Nintendo, if you're listening, please.
Yes. I don't care if we take down the video.
Yeah.
Watch, they take us down because we called it like Roblox.
They're like, they know the leaks. It's like, oh no, we didn't want to be right.
Yeah, no, but I don't know, like, because outside of like Chrono, that's it really.
It's kind of hard. Like I don't know. There's unless they kind of do something like I can't even think. Like Monster Hunter would be kind of cool. Actually, a Monster Hunter character would be cool, but.
Yeah,
and I do kind of agree. The anime characters won't really fit because then you're gonna have to have like every anime.
Because it's like, oh, why Goku? Why not?
Yeah, why not Naruto? Or why not?
Or Naruto's in it. Add Sasuke, and then it's like this is not what it is. I like Smash because it's a tribute to gaming. It's a love letter to gaming characters and the history and all that. And I don't know. I wouldn't really appreciate if they started adding anime characters. I feel like, and I'd be like, all right, it's already a cash grab enough. You know, it's like just please don't.
Or just make him a trophy, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, like if they had like a Goku trophy or spirit, I wouldn't cry about it. But
I mean, I'd be mad about it because I like Goku,
but yeah, I just don't. I don't know. I don't really. I hope it's not another Pokemon character. It could be a Pokemon character. I'm really hoping it isn't. I don't like Incineroar being in the game.
Why?
Because he's so annoying to face, especially online. Just like that.
Just a side B or whatever.
Yeah, whatever the stupid thing is, and then it's like the stupid reflect all the time. And I don't. I hope they do like some reworks and rebalancing, and then release a new character. I think. I don't know. Like I don't know. I don't really have too many hopefuls, like I said, but it's more like characters I hope not to see.
Now that's a list you could do.
Yeah, it's like I don't want Pokemon.
Minecraft,
no. no Roblox. No more Pokemon. I think that no more Final. Not Final. No more Fire Emblem. And then I don't know, like, cause there's still stuff they can add in,
right?
Like from other franchises and stuff.
But it's like, will it translate well? Will it be fun?
Yeah, and I think I don't know, cause is there any like rhythm game representation
on Nintendo side? There's that one with the that's Sony. I don't think there's any dancing game.
I mean,
you can add like the Just Dance,
the Wii Fight,
the Wii Trainer, whatever.
Wii Trainer, yeah. No, and then like I guess like kind of like that's
I mean, I guess you could add like the Just Dance avatar, because that's literally just whoever.
No, you play as the Just Dance character. You gotta actually like.
Imagine that'd be interesting.
No, no one would play it.
You don't think so?
No one would play it. If you actually had to get up.
Oh yeah, maybe you could just like turn that option off, and then everything's just back to normal.
Yeah, but I don't know. But
hey, it'd be good for certain Twitch streamers.
Yeah.
I'll leave that there.
Join the meta.
Yeah, I'll leave that there. But other than that, like, do you play any other Nintendo games besides Smash?
I'll play the retro games.
Okay.
But I won't play newer stuff for the most part. The only one I am interested in is that there's like a light novel thing that they have coming out.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Famicom Detective or something like that.
Okay.
It's like a detective game, and it just never got translated or something because it was on the Super Nintendo, and if it's Famicom then it's just the NES. So yeah, something like that. So I guess I think it was something like that. Like it never got translated, or it just never came over to the West, and so they redid it, and they're like, okay.
Well, I feel like there is a lot of games that don't get translated to here, so we're probably missing a bunch of games that we can't play just because it's over there, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of fan
like the Konosuba Switch.
There was a Konosuba Switch?
There's a Konosuba Switch with a Konosuba game, and it's only in Japan.
Oh, man, dude. Now we're going to have to go to Japan just to get that?
Like, I almost want to buy it, but it's like, I don't know. I'm not going to be able to, like, read it or...
Like, you're not even understand?
Yeah, I'll just look at it. I'm pretty sure
you can still switch the language on the system, right? You get to choose the language.
I don't know. I don't really... I mean, I guess, yeah, you could... Yeah, huh? I don't know.
I don't know if it's region locked though. Like
I think it might be region locked.
So like you can't use the games here. So you have to use like the Japanese games.
Well, because even American games,
you can change the language.
Change it to like the region of Japan, and then like they have games there on the English.
Okay.
I mean that's probably like jailbreaking, so maybe we shouldn't talk about that. But
I don't know. But
back to E3.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. But yeah, for just to kind of. Because I'm still, I don't know, like...
For Nintendo, I would like another Metroid game.
Star
Fox?
Yeah. Star Fox game? Ooh, yeah. I didn't...
Didn't they...
outside of... From, like... Was it GameCube? I think they had those... Yeah, because I played that one. I played it a bit. Like McDonald's, when they used to have, the GameCubes. That was so fun. I miss the old school McDonald's. They had the GameCubes. That's actually how I started playing Smash, too. Because
that's right. It was in McDonald's, huh?
Because I remember Smash Bros. Being, and that's how I played a bit of Spyro, a bit of Crash Bandicoot, not Jack and Dexter. Oh, what's there's another one, but because I don't think they had a PlayStation there. I know they had the GameCubes, but
Did they have a Dreamcast?
I don't remember because I think they did have PlayStations. At
No,
one
they
point.
did have PlayStation.
Yeah, so then yeah.
That's how you play Crash.
Yeah, because I played Crash, because I remember they switched from like, because I think they had GameCubes, and then they went to PlayStations, and then like PlayStation 2s, and then I don't remember after that.
I think they
stopped.
Yeah, they stopped. That's kind of
expensive. Because also, do you remember? This is kind of random, but do you remember like the little games they would give out? They're like super, like they look like the Game and Watch games.
Oh yeah,
you remember that?
Yeah.
And then like you would turn a dial and like move the car a little bit, like like
holy cow, what was it?
You'd have to pull like the tag out from the back of the toy, so like it would make the connection to like the battery. And then, I think and then like because I remember, you know what? I remember they're doing an Xbox promotion and they had like Xbox games on there, and then there was just like a little knob and you just like move the car. I had that for like the longest time, and that's
probably worth millions. Look what you done.
Yeah. And then, because then that's right, because then they did a Crash Bandicoot promotion, I think at Burger King or something, or McDonald's, one of them. And then they had kind of like that, you know how Crash has kind of like that jungle theme, like forest theme, whatever. And so like they kind of had that like on there, and then it was like him, like I think it was like one of the racing car games, and they had him there too.
I don't think I remember that.
Because I remember they would make a lot of racing car games on those things, and then. Yeah, like those were always so cool, dude. As a kid,
man, whoever listens to this will be like, huh?
Yeah, if you're younger than what?
Oh shoot, I don't like below 2000, like
if you're born
or above 2005.
I don't think like if you're born after 2005.
That's where like everything changed.
Yeah, dude. Because like it's like you got the iPhone now. Like, what kind of kid's gonna want to play with that little thing, dude? I would carry them around and like collect them. Like
Tamagotchi. Like people don't even know what Tamagotchi is.
Yeah.
Do you know what Tamagotchi is?
I've seen the Tamagotchis. or do you remember the Cube World guy?
Yes. The like stick figures. Dude. I found those in this house.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, man,
they all worked, but then I was like,
I had the big blue cube.
Yeah.
Where he was like, I think it was like there's like a little like a monkey with those like coconuts on the ground. And you jump under it or over it. I remember that, dude. Those are fun.
Man, the feels.
I wish they would kind of like not re-release them, but like I don't know how to like make like a modern version. That would be
so cool.
But then I feel like you would just have it on your phone. Yeah. And then it's just I
mean you can do that, but it wouldn't be the same.
I would dude. I do miss those as like a kid. Like,
it's just like the most stupidest little square, and it's like literally 2 buttons, and that's it. You're like,
or like one button.
Yeah, and it's just like you're staring at it, like
you would just see them what they would do,
and you connect them because you can connect them, and then they would like travel to the other people's.
I saw a video on that because I remember those like a while back, like maybe or not a while back, like a few weeks ago, and then I was like. I googled it and I was like, "What were they called? What were they called?" I'm like, "Stick People in Cube" or something or whatever.
Yeah, it's perfect.
On Google, and then because and then some dude did a video. I can't remember the guy's name. But and then he had like all the toys, and then like he had the whole setup, dude. He had them like 5 high and like a 5x8 thing, and like because he bought a whole bunch of them. Yeah. And like, man, dude, as a kid, I would have been so jealous if I saw that.
Yeah, because I had like 2 at most, but shoot.
I owned 1, and then I wanted to get another one, but I think they kind of stopped them at that point. And then I was like, because dude, I don't know, man. I feel like toys as a kid were like pretty good.
They're fun. Like they're like I don't know, they're creative.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know what
it had us
really
use like our hands more.
But it's like you gotta compete with phones now. Yeah. So I feel like the toy market's kind of just like you're not really gonna be getting anything out of that.
I know. Do you think probably like completely like random, but do you think like the toy market is way less now than before?
Yeah,
excluding like what's behind us.
like figurines I think is a bit different, but I think like kids toys I think they just
like G.I. Joes and all that.
Yeah, I don't think they. I mean, they make them. I see them like when I go to Target, like the toys aisle. Like there's still stuff there.
They just look at them and like, man, that looks ugly.
But yeah, I don't know, man. Like, but I would like to see Nintendo because I know they did for a while they came out with a Game and Watch thing for like the Super Mario. Like they did another one. I was so tempted to buy one, but I was like, do I really want to spend $50-$60 for this? I'm like it's a cool collector's item, but I'm like. Nah. I don't know. Like, I feel like if I had the disposable income and the room, I would. But like, I can't justify it.
Okay.
It's like I don't know. Like, maybe sometime in the future, hopefully one day when I have
Mhm.
money, like I'll be able to like buy that stuff. I
Uh-huh.
would like to see them come up with like Game and Watch stuff, and I
That'd
think
be
it'd be cool if
interesting.
because I think they did do kind of like some sort of Game and Watch collection thing or something. I would like to see them kind of like turn their old arcade games like
Like modernize it or like
yeah,
keep it
'cause
like retro.
keep it maybe do like because like I think it's is it Ghouls and Goblins or
Oh yeah,
whatever
we
it
just saw
is.
that
Yeah,
yesterday. Yeah,
like how they're
whenever.
doing like a remaster
Mhm.
kind of remake of whatever it is, and then like I would like it was like, oh, you can play the old version and the new version, and then
Mhm.
because I know Capcom has their whole like on Steam.
Mhm.
I think it's Capcom, or I think it's Bandai Namco or one of them where it's like you can buy the arcade system
Oh,
and then
okay.
it's like for free, but then you have to buy the games for it.
Oh.
So it's like a retro, but it's like it's all online. So I was like,
A
it's
lot
cool.
of companies are doing that now. It's kind of
Yeah,
interesting.
because the retro stuff um is a big thing right now. I would like to see Nintendo make a new game, but in
Yeah, I
like
was about
a
to say that. Yeah.
retro
Okay.
like I think it'd be crazy. I don't think they would have to be like, oh, it actually runs on an NES,
Yeah.
like
Go
or
go
Super
find one
Nintendo.
on
But I would
eBay.
really like it if they had like maybe like a small team dedicated to like creating like
Retro style.
retro style. Dude, I would get my degree and like hop on the next plane to Japan, like if that
Well,
was
I
it right
mean,
there.
you could still do it.
Yeah, but like if they were making like games like in the retro style
Mhm.
and stuff like that, but I don't know. I don't think they would ever really Nintendo would do or announce that. I don't think they really care for that.
Yeah, they
They
kind of
don't- they
they
don't-
kind of stay in their own lane, release the same
I would like to see
IPs and all that.
Mother 3 gets translated and or localized
Mhm.
for North America.
Mother 3, is that what you said?
Earthbound.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
I was like, Mother 3, sorry.
yeah, so like it's I think it's Mother 3. So Mother I believe is the Japanese version, but it's called Earthbound here.
Oh, okay.
And then so cuz you have like cuz I think it's like Mother 1 and then like Mother 2, Mother 3 and then like Earthbound's here, but there's some stuff I forgot what it is cuz I was I played Earthbound a bit and then I just been lazy to like finish it. I don't know. So it's like that's what happens to me in all my RPGs. I get like I don't really like I get
Interesting.
frustrated once like because I
Oh
get
my
smacked and then
goodness,
I'm like
yeah,
all right, I'll
that's
put it away.
true.
Dude, I still the Pokemon trading card game that I was playing, dude, for the Game Boy.
Yep.
I still haven't beat the last guys because I keep getting my butt kicked.
From that, like, how long ago was that?
I haven't played too much, but I played it recently and I got
Uh-huh.
smacked and I was like, all right, I'm I was like, I love getting my butt kicked on this stuff,
my
but I was like,
gosh.
I'm
I remember you
take a
showed me
break.
that. You're so excited now.
And then I haven't beat the final people on that. So
Oh
I still
my
that's why
gosh,
I like the retro games, man. I would like I would actually that would be fun. I would like to see them do a Pokemon trading card game.
like in that style, but like now.
Yeah, like now, like a modern. I'm not sure if they have that, dude. I'm pretty sure.
I don't think they would ever do that because they're too busy. Well, they released Pokemon Snap, and then now
Yeah.
they're doing all that new Pokemon.
What do you think of
games.
Pokemon Snap? Did you play that?
I didn't, but it's basically the same thing as the old one.
Yeah. It's
So
nothing too special.
it's-
Like you
I
can't go
didn't-
to
I didn't
the.
wanna get
what is
it.
it? You'd go to Burger King to print them out or something.
Yeah, and then like you can get a camera for it and all that. That's
I
like,
wish they would do promotional stuff like that again, but I feel like look what happened with the whole Rick and Morty and like
Yeah.
the sauce and like people
Mhm.
freaked out and like
yeah,
the
which
memes
is
and all that. I don't think
Yeah,
because it's like I don't know. So I don't know
at
if
least
you
the
can really
collector's
do
edition.
that.
Unless I didn't see the collector's edition.
Yeah.
Because I'm a sucker for like actually now for whatever reason, like if I see a collector's edition, it has like a cool
Yeah.
toy or like a helmet. Like Mortal Kombat literally gives you like the
Mhm.
head of like Scorpion or something, and
Mm.
it's like why can't like
Mortal
Nintendo?
Kombat for Smash.
Yeah. Ooh, that'd be actually
Well, I don't know. I don't think I wouldn't see like rated.
Scorpion. It's
Yeah.
kind of weird.
You
Chop
got
Mario's head.
Oh, Mario. Yeah, it would continue the Mario's
Please,
death meme at least.
I would love that.
Yeah, I don't know. Like that would be. I don't know. You can have like Mortal Kombat. I
Well,
mean,
no,
like
instead of doing the fatalities, it's the friendship thing. So
Yeah.
there you go. See,
they
you're
should
welcome.
put Scott Pilgrim because they made the game
Ooh,
in Smash. That'd been interesting. No, I don't know.
That probably wouldn't
Yeah, it's like, that wouldn't happen.
now we're
but-
really just getting
yeah,
our hopes
but
up.
no, I don't think I would. I would be kind of like, oh, that's a little weird. I think it'd have been kind of
But
funny.
is it more weird than Steve in Smash?
No, but yeah, no. For E3, I don't really know who do you think is gonna win the console war for this battle right here, I should
This
say.
E3
This
battle.
E3, like the
Well,
whole, like, who's gonna be the most hype, you think?
Unless I missed it again, but if Sony's not doing anything, then probably Microsoft.
You
All they
think
have
so?
to do is talk about Halo and they win.
Talk about
If they-
Halo and then
if they talk about Halo-
Bethesda, talk about like
Elder Scrolls, like the newest
Yeah.
one, or if they talk about Halo, maybe a new trailer.
mhm.
The gameplay sucked, but if they say the words Battle Royale, they won, and I'm gonna be signing
for
up
Halo.
For that. Yes,
You want a battle royale?
Everybody wants it.
Halo.
like think about it. Did you like the multiplayer of Halo, like 2?
Okay, like because I only really played Halo when I came over here as a kid, and then I played
Uh-huh.
with our cousin recently, Halo, and I didn't like it.
Really?
Yeah, and
Okay,
and
well.
even Danny was like, "What the heck, dude? You don't like it?" I'm like, "No."
Maybe it's because like
Maybe
that was
'cause, like,
that was
we're
a
s-
thing when we were
maybe
young.
because we're like on split screen on a 24-inch TV. you know,
Okay,
so I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
like,
Just
I
for
couldn't really
context,
see.
Ricky has like a TV that's as big as your phone.
no, it was Danny's TV, so it was
yeah.
the smaller one. So I was like, oh man, so
A lot of
It was,
a lot of people, because they still play
Yeah.
what is it, Master Chief's Collection or whatever.
But like I think it's fun, like when we were all playing and just like trolling each other.
Mhm.
I enjoy that more, like just like messing around than like I know some people play more competitively. It's
Mhm.
not my thing. For that one,
Really? So you wouldn't would you try the Battle Royale?
I would try it. It'd probably be
Uh-huh.
interesting. I mean, yeah, like you're coming in from orbit or
Like,
whatever.
but it has like, how you jump, you kind of float a little bit. It has all the
Yeah.
same guns. You can like do whatever
Mhm.
customization. The
No,
Banshees.
I'm not saying it'd be bad. It's just
Yeah.
I don't know if I would spend $70 and buy an Xbox. You know what I mean?
If it does, it better be Fortnite. Fortnite needs to go. I'm tired of seeing Flash shooting guns, the Batman shooting guns.
Oh yeah, you were like the Flash.
Yeah,
and you
I was
saw
like,
that.
come
You turned on
on.
PlayStation, and you're
Yeah.
like, I almost just.
Yeah, and it's like, why
is
is it on the front screen of my PlayStation 5? I don't have the game. Yeah,
too.
it's literally Fortnite advertisement, and then right next to it's my baseball game. So it's like, clearly I don't want this stupid little kid game.
I want another Mario baseball game.
Oh
since
my
you just
God,
brought that up.
Yeah, if they would.
I've been, dude. My favorite
Like
is
the
still
one we always
on the
played?
GameCube.
Oh,
The one on the GameCube. Oh,
oh,
beautiful.
yeah.
I loved
See,
it, dude. That was so
we
fun.
got a little bit on Mario Party, but that's
Yeah,
not even close.
But like that was like
Oh
I
my
had like
gosh.
the nostalgia feels.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I remember how much screaming and yelling we did
my
as a kid, dude.
gosh. If they announced that,
Literally, Nintendo has to win just by announcing
games
uh,
everybody loves.
Yeah, like just baseball, dude. Mario baseball was so fun, dude. Like,
Maybe because we got Mario Tennis already.
yeah. We had.
Oh no,
tennis,
Mario
but-
Golf is coming out.
Oh,
Did you-
Mario Golf. Yeah, that's
Ooh.
right. They're doing that one, and then
I'm kinda excited for
there's
that.
I do want baseball. That's the only one I want
They
out of
have
all the
to.
sports games. Because they did like a basketball one for like the Wii, I think. Or
The basketball one was okay. They did the Olympic. Oh no, that's
like that was like a while back that I remember they.
who did the
that I played.
Olympics?
Then
That was
they
like
had
everybody, right?
Yeah, but they have like Mario and Sonic
Sonic and all
Olympics,
that.
whatever. I'm not tuned to that. I think they're actually announcing some Sonic stuff. I think.
Are they? I would like
Um,
a Sonic game, like how the old one on
Yeah.
PlayStation where you can take care of like what are they called, the chibis or whatever. Like you put them in, like they literally come from eggs and you like can carry them around.
I
It's
don't
like Sonic
remember that.
Adventures, I think.
Oh, the Sonic Adventure games.
Yeah, where they introduce Shadow.
Okay, because the last Sonic game that I remember, sort of, kind of, is Colors.
Oh, okay, that's way after.
Yeah, and then I played Colors, and then because my brother likes Sonic a lot, so
Mhm.
I just remember playing like some like Sonic and the Black Knight. I think I remember playing
What
that.
the
That was on the
heck?
Wii.
Interesting.
That was
That's what it's called.
Yeah, Sonic and the Black Knight, or yeah, like it's like an King Arthur kind of spin on.
I did not even hear about that.
Yeah, and then there was like the one where like Sonic kind of looks like a monster. Sonic,
I don't remember.
Unleashed. Sonic Unleashed.
What the
I
heck?
remember.
I clearly I'm
that.
not paying attention to Sonic.
Yeah,
then.
but yeah, no, Sonic's been off the rails, bro. I'm like, dude, let's just go back to the 2D platform days,
Sheesh,
man.
he's
Like
going through phases, huh?
that's what I want, man. I just want a classic Sonic game. I think if they brought back the 2D sprites for it, they just didn't make it 3D. They just go 2D for
Yeah.
it. I would like that.
Okay, yeah, I can get behind that.
I think that is more just like, I don't know how that would work or sell like on the marketing side, but I kind of just
Yeah.
want them to do like a classic. You know what would be cool is a Dr. Eggman or like Tails or something would be in Smash. I think that would be fun. There's a lot of people have been wanting Dr.
Ooh.
Eggman in Smash. So
Well,
if they
no,
announce him-
Knuckles is a trophy, right? think.
He's an assist fighter or something like that, or
Yeah, they don't really have any like Sonic besides Sonic, right?
yeah. I'm not. I don't think you should really add like Shadow. I think
This is
someone more
basically Sonic.
unique like Tails or Dr. Eggman. I can see Dr. Eggman being
voiced by Jim Carrey, please.
Another villain. That would be appropriate for that.
I'd get behind that real quick. Yeah, because they could do like Tails or the girl. What's the bat thing? I don't know their
what's
names.
her name?
She's white.
Amy?
Yeah.
Oh no, white? Or you mean pink?
Is she white?
She's like pink?
I don't remember. She has bat wings.
Oh, that one? No, I don't remember that. Which that one is. I don't know, like, but I think like a Tails or Dr. Eggman, I think is it? Yeah, Dr. Eggman or Dr. Robotnik, whatever, which one, because I know they're kind of interchangeable or whatever. But I would like to see that. I don't know. Is it too early for them to show off Call of Duty? Another Call of Duty?
Oh God.
Are they making another one?
New Battlefield.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna introduce it E3. I don't know if you caught that.
Okay,
news.
yeah. I haven't played Battlefield since Battlefield 1.
You didn't play Battlefield
5?
5?
Yeah, no, I didn't play that. I didn't enjoy it.
Wait, so it was 1 then 5?
Yeah.
Okay, that's why I don't remember.
Yeah, so yeah, because I played 1. I played 1. I enjoyed Battlefield 1. I didn't enjoy the World War II one they did. That was 5. And then
I don't know what 6 is gonna be.
I don't know. So I think sometimes some people want like, oh, let's put in like Cold War or Vietnam or whatever or something.
Let's just do future. Let's go to space.
Go to space again. I don't know. It's like I feel like they should just kind of not retire the franchise, but kind of like give it a breather. I think something modern would be good. I don't really want anything too crazy. I think it's just. I think sometimes it's better just I want them to put out like the definitive Battlefield and then just go with that and just keep it updated and supported.
Kind of like Warzone or something.
Yeah, I'd rather have them do something like that because I'm not.
Did they do a battle royale?
I don't know because I didn't buy the new Call of Duty. I didn't because like I just felt like I liked Modern Warfare. I didn't like what is it? Cold War. And then I just felt like it's more of the same but done worse. I feel like with Cold War, I don't like it. I didn't like how the gameplay feels. I didn't enjoy it. I'd rather just play Warzone.
Okay, yeah. Really?
Or something. Yeah, I don't.
But from Modern Warfare to Cold War,
like
yeah,
I feel like every couple of years I'll buy the Call of Duty or something like that. Then I'm like, okay. Like
I think if you buy it every other year is when it's a good game, and that's actually what a lot of people like. Modern Warfare is good. Cold War sucks. So Modern Warfare 2, hopefully.
Yeah. So I think it'd be interesting to see what they have for Battlefield. I think the first person shooter genre has been a little stagnant. I think the last person to really make first person shooters a little different was Titanfall.
Yeah, and
then that was like, everyone was like super hyped and like.
Well, it's always Doom too, which is first person, but it's not exactly.
But when it comes to like shooters,
strict
like modern warfare type shooters, you know, like whether it be like Call of Duty or just like because like I still play first person shooters. I play like Rising Storm 2, Vietnam, RIP. They stopped supporting it. They're not going to be developing that anymore. Which they have. I guess they had like a whole roadmap and everything. They just never did any of the stuff.
They're like, we're over it.
They're like, yeah, we're not making a lot of money from it. So it's like, like I don't know what else other games. Because
you like the role play, that's why.
I like to hear everyone just be like pretending to be in the military and it's just a 12-year-old. You know, just screaming.
He probably has like a notebook with like all the keywords.
You know, dude, honestly, it's just like that game has gone a little toxic. Rising Star, Vietnam, that one's like, it's like
so toxic, it's just not
like
fun.
It's like, no, like it's so toxic because they gave the game out for free on like
on
Epic Store. And then so what ended up happening is it kind of got like just a bunch of shmups into it, and then they were
all
like,
the Fortnite kids are trying it.
Yeah, and then so now it's just like you have like a bunch of people who don't even play objective, and then half the time it's like, because I don't like playing Commander, it's not my thing, I guess, because I like just running out there and getting killed, so it's like, because I just like doing dumb stuff in that, and then but I think it just got kind of like everybody's just now just like smack talking in the chat. I love it. It's just a bunch of like people. It's just a lot of like toxic stuff. I sit back and watch. I'll instigate a little bit sometimes here and there, but that's it.
We did want to do an episode on toxic gameplay.
Yeah, so
save it for then, Ricky.
Yeah. But I forgot my point. But
I don't know.
I still play modern shooters. I think I play more tactical shooters like or more realistic shooters like the Insurgency, Sandstorm.
Yeah,
I play
it's like
that
actual one hit
whatever.
kill. And you have to
Yeah,
hide
like
and
I enjoyed those more because I feel like they're a little bit different, but they're still kind of like I feel like it's kind of a stagnant genre right now. I feel like if you own these games, it's like okay, you can't like unless someone
if
really
you played it
like,
last year.
Yeah, if you played the one from last year, you're getting like some updated graphics and like a larger player base, you know. Or
it's
not
just
not
new
a larger
words,
player base,
just a
but
fresh
like
coat
you
of
know,
paint.
like you get it's like you get some revitalized energy into the games because we were like, oh, the new one's coming out. But yeah, I mean, they don't always have to be like innovative and new and different for the first-person shooters. Sometimes I just like a different setting or different thing. You don't have to try too hard.
Space is still in time. Just saying.
Yeah, I don't know how they would do like I've been wanting like a cool like mech shooter. I've been wanting to look into those.
Well, Gundam has that, but it's not
Gundam.
It's not really. It's not like up to par of like Call of Duty terms and all that, but it's basically like I'm gonna pick a robot, weird combat, and then it's over. It's like I've seen
a lot of the mech games, and like they're so close to being there. I just have to make one, but
like if Titanfall keeps trying, it'll get there.
Yeah, like I feel like Titanfall was the closest we've gone to something like it's just I don't even know how to word it. It's like it's so close to grasping the concept of like a good mech like combat, but like it's so close. Like I'm not sure if they're gonna make a third one or not or something, but
I don't know. Hopefully.
Going back to kind of like the E3 stuff again, because we keep getting off the rails on this one. But
we talk about one thing and we're like, let's continue with that one.
Yeah, but
terrible.
I think I don't know. Like I think is Rocksteady going to be announcing GTA 6 or anything like that?
I don't think so. They probably. I mean,
they might touch on it. You think?
No, I don't. I don't see why they would make an L one because GTA 5 is like still huge, especially now like everyone's RPing or whatever. Like I don't. They just make sure the game still works. Keep adding like DLC or whatever, free DLC, and just keep that game alive.
I don't know. I don't really care for the GTA series too much. Like,
it's fun for like a week.
No, it's fun. like me and my friends when we're messing around, it's like, oh, okay, it's fun. But I don't really. I like if they don't ever make another GTA, I'm not gonna cry about it. I just want to see another one so that people stop making the meme like, oh, GTA 5 forever game. Then it's like, okay, all right. And it's like
heavily influenced by memes.
yeah. So I don't know, man. I'm like I said, even from last week, man. I'm still living out the Victoria 3 hype and like reading the devlogs.
Would you so E3 would you want like more discussion about Victoria 3?
They already had their Paradox Con and everything, so that's pretty much they're all gonna be talking about. I'm just gonna be watching like the dev blogs and seeing what they're doing like from that. Okay. I don't really see.
So like no like single player games you're hyped for?
You know what? No, I I've been kind of keeping my head down on games because especially since like I'm brainstorming for my own. I don't like to play a bunch of games during that time. So you don't be so it's like I don't feel like I'm copying like another game or something because I'm like learning how to make games right now. So it's just like it's a little bit different.
That makes sense. I feel interesting. Okay, I guess that's a valid reason.
I don't know, but I don't feel like there's gonna be anything too. I don't know how to word it. Like
exciting. That's
no. I think there's gonna be like something. I think there's gonna be like
from Software's new
cool.
game.
Like
what's it called? I already forgot.
Elden Ring?
Yeah, Elden Ring.
That one, I was I don't know. It's just because like I've seen like a lot of these games been coming out and getting announced. Like I don't know. I think I've set my expectations like really low. Like the Avengers game, I was like, oh, that looks kind of cool.
I'm so glad you told me not to.
And then I was like, yes, I had to like really convince you not to buy that game.
I was like, it looks pretty cool.
I was like, because at first I was like, oh, an Avengers game. Oh, that's gonna be so cool. Blah 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 blah. And then because I was thinking like, going back to GameCube, X-Men Legends.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to get it.
X-Men Legends or like Marvel Ultimate Alliance, like all that stuff. I thought it was gonna be like that kind of.
Because they even said multiplayer, so I was like, oh, that'd be cool. We can fight against each other. But man,
yeah. And then I was like, oh, okay, I was thinking something like that, like one of the classics, man. Like, cause those were always fun.
Yeah, You saved me.
And then I saw like the first gameplay, and I'm like, are you serious? Or,
yeah, that game was.
and then I was just like, don't buy that, dude. And you're like, you sure? Like, I don't know, I might try to give it. I'm like, dude, no, you're gonna regret it. And then
I'm glad I waited for like a day, and
I
then
was like, just give it. Like, wait, I even told you, just wait for the first reviews to come out, and then
bad.
yeah, dude.
And
I've been pretty good on predicting what games.
I know, but it's like I don't want you to be right.
I've been good. I haven't been good at predicting what games are gonna be good.
Mm-hmm.
I have been good at predicting what games are gonna be just absolute like trash, like just dumpster fire. So that like, cause I can usually tell and see. Like now I'm getting good at it. Like, no, that like I don't. Mm-mm.
But do you think that's gonna like ruin your entertainment value of video games? Because you can see it from like the aspect of a creator, I guess.
I don't like, cause like I haven't like put any games out or anything, but as I have been learning about like game design, what goes into making games and all that, I can kind of tell like where there's a game that's going through like a pitfall.
Okay.
I guess like I like, it's more instinctual now. Like I can kind of like when they mention a certain aspect or a buzzword, if they're like, oh, massive online multiplayer, and it's like, okay, it's like 16 people or something.
Show rocks.
Yeah. And it's like oh, when they're talking about a big expansive open world that you can explore, and then they name the size of it, I'm like, oh no, they don't have anything in between. They don't have as much content like built in. It's just big for the sake of big, I think. Like usually I can tell that. Like some people, it's like, I think it's just like reading enough of the stuff, like just to be like, oh, these are buzzwords that they use. Not necessarily because I make my own games or learning. But I guess because I'm spending more time like studying, like kind of like, because I recently wanted to like look at like even like the marketing of games.
Yeah,
I remember I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting, like the statistics behind like what kind of games sell, what kind of games don't sell.
Why people keep buying Call of Duty.
Yeah, and so the point being is like, I don't know, I get a lot of enjoyment out of analyzing games. I like for like breaking them down, like why this works, why this doesn't work. So I think maybe I won't get as much enjoyment from playing the game. I get a lot more enjoyment from analyzing the game. Or like seeing.
So you still enjoy it, just in a different perspective.
I enjoy games a bit differently now because I'm like, oh, that's an interesting mechanic. I like that. What if there's a game that kind of surrounded that mechanic or something? We're
two polar opposites.
Yeah, so it's like I think it's just because like when I'm playing a game now, I'm more like, oh, I like this idea. Oh, that's an interesting way they did that. Oh, I wonder how they coded that. Oh, I was like, they probably did this or something. Like, I kind of sit there and I enjoy.
Fun in its own way. Yeah.
I enjoy kind of like nitpicking the game. Sometimes I have to just sit back and relax and just be like, and I think that's why I like older games, because
you kind of turn your brain off.
Because I don't feel like it's competition or something in a way. I don't know, like
I can't. They'll never beat me.
no, like not that competition, but it's like I don't know how to word it. Like
you don't have to worry about them.
No. It's like how do I word it? It's just kind of I'm blanking out on it, but competition is the right word. Like it's because these are older game. Like when you see like an older game, you have the 3 life system, right? It's like old ideas of game design and all that. So I guess really it's like I'm not applying how I view game design or whatever, because it's like it's an old game, okay? Like you get 3 lives. Yes, I understand, and like it's old or whatever.
Okay.
So versus like when I see things like modern like game design, I'm like, well, that kind of like, well, I think it should be like this or something like that. So I guess it's like it's more like when I see challenge, it's more like the like seeing the different like game design theories. I guess like like I said like even when it's like time wise, right? When it's just like a game being longer, but it's like, well, you just have the map bigger and more, and it just gets farther to get there. Then it's just like I don't enjoy that, because it's like we know better now. Yeah. Back then on an older game, it's like they were just experimenting, and like sometimes it's a frustrating mechanic, but now you have ROMs and all that to like or like modding to kind of fix a lot of that stuff. But I think that's what it is. It's kind of more like oh, well, that's an interesting way. Like I want to like challenge the idea of like how they do their game design. But if it's like older, I just don't like. I appreciate it for like the old art that it is, I guess. So I think that's rather than like yes, I do see them as like, oh, that's my future competition when I have my own company eventually. And like there's stuff like that. Like I do have that kind of mentality where it's like, oh man, they came up with something interesting, darn it. And like I was thinking about that. I do have those moments. Yeah. But I think it's more like I think I get kind of like, oh, that's an interesting. I get too like into like the mechanics of the game rather than like sitting there and enjoying the game for what it is. Because because you even see me like with like when they announce a game and they're showing the games, I'm like, why'd they do that?
Yeah.
Like that's weird. Like that was like there's
like when they introduced the PS5, you're like, and they're talking about like the frames and all that. You're all over that.
Yeah, like when they're like dude, like we've been there already. Like PC's been there for the past like 5 years. Like it's not impressive. Like
leave my PlayStation alone.
Yeah, I mean like no, it's like it's cool. Like what was it? Because I think it was the Unreal Engine showcase or something, and I was like, it's cool, but it's just like no one's gonna use it until like it's already
Years
outdated.
later, yeah.
Because it's like by the time they showcase it, they're not. Most game devs, especially indie, they're not going to be having that.
Yeah.
And so it's like by the time that becomes cool and awesome and all that, it's like it's already been like done. It's old news. Nobody cares about that anymore. So I don't really care for like the showcases and all that. Like it's cool to see new technology and all that, but for me, it's just like the industry's always like the people making the games now are always a few years behind than what's really out.
I just remembered Unreal 5 or 6 or whatever was announced like a few days ago.
Oh, really?
Maybe we should have watched that.
Yeah, we should probably like take a look at that, because I'm interested. Like I don't know my stuff like super well, but like there's certain things where I'm just like they're like you can tell they set things up in a certain way to make it look good, especially because I like watching other people break it down and give their opinion. I'm like, no, I agree with that too, and then so like I kind of carry their opinions.
All right, that's your homework
too. So it's like, because it's like, well, of course, yes, if you have this one rock super detailed because you took 20 hours on it, but no,
and like, only that rock.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, we super zoomed in on it, so it's like, okay, that's cool, but how is that practical?
Yeah.
Like,
how's the transitions?
Yeah,
how's the
it's
frames?
like because to me, like, I care more about how, because I like how like graphics are improving, and I think we're gonna see a lot of games this E3 with cool next gen graphics, and then so of course I don't like when the people call it like next gen, because it's just like when people are like, well, what's next gen? Like when's the line between next gen? When
console PC.
Yeah, is like well, if PC can do it, is it next gen? If a PC can't do it next gen, I'm like, then what is it doing in a PS5? It's like if supposedly
that's true,
PC can't do it or something, or
it's
whatever.
like behind. They should call it behind gen.
I feel like I don't know. It's like I find it kind of like all kind of muddied and diluted, where I ask too many questions and then nobody really knows, and it's just like, oh, okay.
Well, I mean, in comparison to PC and like next gen consoles now, the gap is pretty darn close now.
Yeah.
But like from PS4 to like a PC, it's like, what is this PS4 piece of junk?
Yeah.
But so maybe next gen should start to refer as like how close it is, because I know PS5 is basically high/max on PC.
Yeah,
but PC
they're
is still going to
there.
be smoother.
They're getting there, I think, but I think when it comes to, because like I was telling you a while back that I don't like how they're just putting so much emphasis on graphics. Like how many polygons can they put on the screen?
Yeah.
How many people they can be walking around in this world, and like frames is it's important, especially when you're just like in a first person shooter or some sort of quick, like some sort of quick game. You have to respond matters. And but I think what's more important, but nobody's going to care about, is the production pipeline kind of thing, where it's like, that's cool that we can get these super high like resolution art assets into the game or whatever, and that you can have like 1,000 people that all look different and they're all running at the same time.
Sounds kind of like Cyberpunk.
But my problem is like, but there has to be an artist that goes in, creates those characters, designs them from scratch. Like, to me, it's like, I think what's better is that we make games cheaper to produce and quicker to produce, because overall that's gonna, I think, because as these games get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, people are gonna want more. Of course, games are gonna be even higher. I mean, games are stupid expensive.
$7.
Yeah, right now. And so, I think that we gotta just worry about that. But people are like, I don't care. Like, okay, so it took you 2 days to make the rock instead of 4. It's like, who cares about how quick
like,
you made the environment?
I'm just gonna shoot it.
Yeah, it's like nobody cares about that. But so they haven't been focusing on that. So I think they've been focusing on just making things look nicer, higher quality, which is fine. I think that's good. But I'd rather focus on like running smoother and quicker and better and like less time to do things. Like I get excited for that when they're like, oh yeah, no, now you don't have to do all this stuff. And I'm like, oh
yeah, no more loading screens.
Yeah, it's like loading screens, like making those quicker. Like I think those are better, but like
because I didn't know those were an issue until like I was watching some of like the dev videos where they're saying it's like, yeah, you know how in video games where it's like you're walking through like an alleyway and it's like you can only go straight and it's like kind of slow. It's like that's the loading screen.
Yeah,
and
I think because like that's what Batman does a lot when you because you'll be running around and then like you're slowly walking. And he's like Alfred, and then stuff like that.
That's loading.
Yeah, it's a loading screen. They slow you down. Like, and then that's why sometimes you just for like it's like awkward sometimes because you finish the dialogue and you're still kind of like walking slowly. But like you just stop and it's just like like because they're like, oh, like he's trying to do something and talking, or he has like and like they do that a lot, which is clever. Like I think that's more important though, like to how do I word it, like smarter workarounds for stuff like that. I think developing techniques, I guess, would probably be better to word it. I think that'd be cooler to see. I'm more interested in that.
Yeah, like, but I feel like the game should be a lot more fluid, so it's like consistent. You know,
at least a consistent frame rate.
Yeah, please. You know, it's not that hard.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be 24 frames per frame, per second, just stay at 24.
Like Bloodborne, right? They had that whole problem. Like the game looked amazing, especially for the time.
But then it's just like,
and then you had to wait like 5 hours for a loading screen. It's like, well, yeah, your game looks great, but I can't even play it. Yeah. So it's like
I could take a nap.
It's just one of those things like we have to like balance. I think. Or
maybe we're just bold. No, but I feel like games should not have.
No, because I always love hardware limitations when people make a game and they're like, oh, I can't go above this many megabytes for the game, or I have to make sure that the game's able to run like a stable 30 frames or something, and then but do this many things or whatever, or something like I like, especially I like seeing like people make games on older hardware like the NES and stuff like that, because it just interests me like how they can work within limitations. And I think because, well, for the most part, not that we don't have limitations, but an NES, even with like a PlayStation 3, completely different. But especially what we have now, it's like it's pretty crazy what we have. So it's like I think we
went from like small pixels to like basically lifelike. I don't know.
Yeah, like a box this big. Yeah, and that was the entire game.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. For going back again to E3, because
and that was our tech talk.
Yeah. But I think I want to see. I'm interested to see what Microsoft's gonna put out. I think because they're kind of keeping things kind of close. They're not. Yeah. They're not.
I don't think they really have anything to really give out because Sony's gonna do it, and it's like, why have an Xbox when you have a PC? So it's like,
yeah, because I know Xbox has been trying to like acquire more stuff and get their own studios and all that.
All I have is Bethesda. That's it.
And so yeah, but I don't know. It's like because I'm not too worried because I have a PC now, so I'm like, I'll just buy
just play on
Skyrim on the computer.
Exactly. See?
And so it's like I don't feel the need to buy an Xbox. I don't even feel the need to buy the PS5 yet. I mean, it's still such a tough time trying to get one, and then they're stupid expensive. You want to get on eBay or something like that.
Yeah, just pay $1,000. You'll be fine.
No, it's not even worth it. Dude.
It's definitely not worth it because the games haven't came out yet that were supposed to come out.
Yeah, I hope to see. I want to see the library build up. I want to see. I hope.
I want to see like trailers come out for trailers for games that are coming out like this year.
Yeah, I'm kind of like, not that I'm tired of waiting for games like 4 or 5 years in the making, because it's like I'm always interested to see like what they have for like the future, like for a lineup. But I'm like, okay, 4 or 5 years from now, what am I gonna play?
Yeah,
you know,
like, am I not supposed to play for 4 or 5 years?
Yeah, I'm like, okay. And then of course they get canceled most of the time. So then it's just like, well, that's great.
I mean, Biomutant, which just came out, that was like 4 or 5 year wait.
Yeah, and then a lot of people were still 50-50 on it.
Well, they did do a patch where they improved the combat, which you did say, and a bunch of other stuff. So it might be good to go back to that.
Yeah, because I told them they got to improve the combat, and then
which is weird because you did say that, and like literally a few days later they had a patch.
Yeah,
that improved combat.
Yeah, it's like no, it's like I mean I'm talking out of my butt half the time, but sometimes I'm a little.
Maybe somebody's listening. I don't know.
I'm a little right. Weird. Sometimes here and there, like it's like my very, 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 very minuscule game development like experience.
You're the next big company. You don't even know it yet. Ricky.
Yeah, dude.
You heard it here first. on whatever day it's today.
The second.
Yeah,
First?
June. I don't know.
June
But
1st?
yeah, so E3. I'm gonna watch it because I like playing all kinds of games. Like I do want to hear about like God of War, Ragnarok.
I think when we do watch it, we'll talk about the podcast. I think that would be a good episode just to kind of go over what we saw at E3. I'll probably end up coming over, huh? So we can watch.
Actually,
E3.
we could maybe like live stream it.
I was thinking about maybe live streaming it, but then I was like, I don't know.
We'll probably just be sitting there talking.
We're just
We'll
be
probably
sitting there.
like playing Smash with it and then have E3 in the background.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe we won't live stream it then.
Yeah, it's like because I'll probably and then I'll just be dead faced like.
Yeah.
Huh.
We're not very good at like
I don't have good-
over-centering our.
I don't have a good like.
like wow.
Yeah, like I don't have good reaction
Yeah,
faces and
that's-
stuff like that. So
That's more me than you, I guess. I don't know.
yeah. But I do hope to see the next Smash character. I hope it's Chrono or Dr. Eggman or Tails or
It's
something
gonna
like
be
that.
another Minecraft character.
Those are my picks. I hope to see that. If they don't, we riot. No, I'm just kidding.
He's joking.
Yeah. I'm joking on that. I'm just gonna be like, and then still play the stupid game.
Yeah, you're still gonna buy the character. It's fine.
As long as you know what, I'll just be happy if they come up with like a Donkey Kong, a character that doesn't counter Donkey Kong like super hard,
Oh my
because each
gosh.
DLC character is just a hard counter,
for something, yeah.
against some like. And then since I've been getting into Donkey Kong, I'm like, I can't beat anybody. Put out a character
Just cancel.
put out a good character that Donkey Kong can fight.
That would be sad.
Yeah, it was like I just have to get good, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. Like
Well, you already got your game, Victoria 3.
Victoria 3, that's all I care about for the next few years while they develop that, and hopefully,
Elden Ring.
yeah,
I'm
dude.
trying to think. I want more gameplay of the new Pokemon game, Arceus, whatever it's called.
Yeah, I hope they show off Pokemon for Nintendo because they're kind of doing their own thing, the Nintendo Direct.
Mhm.
Do you think E3 is even worth doing that much?
Not really.
Sony- 'cause-
just do your own thing. Like Sony's already doing it.
Yeah, because I would prefer if like they're kind of spread throughout the year. I
Mhm.
think that would be a lot more fun. I like E3 because it's kind of like all gamers gather together kind of thing.
Well,
but
E3 should be a place where like all gamers just go and play new games that are coming out.
yeah,
But now it's more like check out what might come out, and it's like here's a 5-minute demo. And it's like
yeah.
well, not now because of Corona. But
Yeah.
it's like I don't know. I feel like it kind of lost its.
I don't know, like, cause it was cool to watch E3 like a few years ago or something like that. I don't know now. I just like
No, it's just
okay,
like,
it's like another $60 games that no one's
Yeah.
gonna like after 2 days.
the only reason I watch E3 like religiously now is because of Devolver Studios, because they always do like a skit. It's an indie company, and they always do a skit, and it's like, oh my god, this is pure comedy. like last year, I think it was last year. Like they actually killed people and stuff. It was pretty funny.
Wait, what?
Yeah, well, not actually. Like,
Oh,
sorry.
I was like, hold on.
I meant they pretended to kill
I was
people.
like, I think you were watching the wrong live stream.
Oh, maybe that was a movie or something. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I was wondering why I got a virus. But no. Anyways, but yes, I mean, if Sony's there, Sony's clearly gonna win. Microsoft.
Mm-hmm. Well, what do you think is gonna take in order for Microsoft to win?
All I had to do is just say the words Halo coming out.
Really? That's all it is right
I'd
there?
like-
And then what is it gonna take for PlayStation to win?
It's just, I mean,
Just exist.
Elden Ring, Exist, Breathe, announce
Breathe.
all their new games. Because
Yeah.
like Returnal, like I have Returnal, like everything they've announced so far, I've already bought and
Mhm.
I've enjoyed. So I mean, they haven't really released.
And then
Ratchet
for
and Clank
Nintendo
yet.
to win,
Just be Nintendo again. Nintendo's always gonna win just because
I always
it's
feel like Nintendo when it comes
They
to
don't
the
have to try
console
very
wars,
hard.
they're just there. Like
Yeah.
you can't. Their console war already ended with you know back in the day with like Sega, like you
Yeah.
got like the Master System.
Yeah,
and,
like, they
the
know who they
Genesis.
are. They
Like,
don't
so
have
they
to,
they
yeah.
won their console war.
Yeah, it's like Sony and Microsoft fighting right here, and Nintendo's just like, hey guys, we got
Yeah,
something.
yeah, like that's I don't know who would really be competition to Nintendo because Nintendo
the Google
just kinda,
Stadia.
you know,
Just kidding. Sorry, Google.
Google Stadia, yeah. I don't know, like what would really be good competition for Nintendo.
I nobody can beat them. They would have to be handheld. So
Sega makes a comeback? No, I'm just kidding.
that would be interesting, but there's not enough Sega IPs. I don't know. Maybe.
That haven't been like bought or
Yeah.
sold. Or, yeah, because
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty sure I was. You know, I thought I no. Didn't I tell you? I thought I read something that said like something about Sega being maybe acquired by Nintendo or not Nintendo, Microsoft or something. Or
That'd be
like,
interesting.
I don't know what they're gonna end up doing.
Maybe
I really don't.
didn't Travis Scott make a video game system? Did you
Oh,
hear
there's
about that?
Soldier Boy.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
Soldier Boy, whatever. I don't know. who
Yeah,
it is,
they
but
had him. But
let's see a reveal of that.
I don't know, man. But I'm excited to see what's coming up.
I have high hopes, and of course I'll be disappointed, and I'll probably be suckered and probably eventually buy them, but hopefully Ricky will tell me not to, because I won't make those mistakes again. But
make sure you don't buy the Avengers game again.
Yeah, DLC.
Yeah. Are they still trying to support?
Yeah,
that?
they just released Hawkeye. Is that his name? Hawkeye? I don't know.
I don't know.
Do people still play that game? Let us know.
Yeah, man. It's like probably like 5 people.
Yeah, those 5 people. If you're listening to us, tag us at Past the Pop Culture.
Yeah,
because
like, hey, I'm playing. I don't know, because they wanted that to be like a whole live service. Well, that's a whole tangent, but
I do kind of want Nintendo to release a new Switch.
A new Switch, okay.
I do kind of want the graphics to be a little boop in terms of frames per second, I should say, because like when I play Monster Hunter Rise, it's very clunky.
Mm-hmm.
Or like I play a farming game called Story of Seasons, and since there's a lot going on, it's like struggles a lot.
You can see it struggling.
Like it freezes. So it's like I feel like for a newer console, this shouldn't be a thing. So maybe if they, maybe not a new console, but like new hardware or something. I don't know.
Updated hardware.
I'd probably buy it.
Something.
But if they say Nintendo Switch 4K,
I think maybe a little different design or something, maybe to kind of give a little flair or something. Probably.
Yeah, I think what was it called? The mini one, the light. I don't agree with that at all.
No.
Because Mercedes has it, but you can't even connect it to the TV. So it's like, what was the point?
Yeah. Well, it's supposed to be the portable version, but they just made it look like a PSP.
Yeah, but it's like, just take
would you be like against them bringing back the PSP? If Sony announced that, would you be like?
I wouldn't be against it because I really enjoyed the PSP. But is there a point for it?
Do you think they'll ever bring it back? I don't think they'll announce it. Like they haven't even like talked about the PSP since I think the 2010s.
I think console like portable devices are like dead just because just put it on the phone. Mm-hmm. Like my phone can play a 4K like 120 FPS game. It's like, the Nintendo Switch can't. So like just keep everything plastered to the TV. I don't know, but
yeah, I don't know. Like, because I would like to see a handheld competitor to the Switch.
That's gonna be hard.
But I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't think Xbox would really want to get into handheld.
Xbox is not even a game system anymore. It's just entertainment.
And then I wouldn't want to see. I mean, I would want to see PlayStation, but then I don't want them to not focus on the PlayStation 5 in order to just pump out PSPs.
I think Sony should definitely talk a lot about PS5
games. The Vita's too old to revitalize. Yeah. So and then no one has it, and then you probably can't even get the parts for it.
Yeah. It's like, well, why'd you even make it anyways? But
yeah, and then so because Nintendo's probably just gonna talk about, because it's the Legend of Zelda's anniversary. So they're probably
Breath of the Wild 2?
They're probably going to talk about that. They're probably going to talk about Pokemon. They're probably just going to, I think, there's murmurs about maybe Metroid.
Maybe more Animal Crossing. I'm trying to think of what Nintendo has. Most likely Smash.
Maybe some stuff for like the Mii's.
Well, yeah, actually, because the Mii game just came out.
Yeah, so maybe we'll see some stuff there. I hope they do the Mother 3 localization thing. I hope they do announce that. I do want them to, because they never put Earthbound on
like the classics, whatever.
The classic collection.
They probably will announce more like classic.
Yeah, they're probably going to announce more on their for their collection stuff that they do for the online. But I don't think. I would like to see them do like a game collection for Earthbound. Like you got the first, second, and third game. I don't think they're going to.
I mean, we'll find out in 2 weeks.
But I would be very happy if they did that, because we never got that game. I would like to see more of Nintendo's, like especially like older gaming library that never got here in the West to be put out. I always find those games interesting, even if I never play them. I always like to watch gameplay or just see what they are.
True. Let's get those influencers.
Yeah, and then Microsoft, do your thing, man. I don't really
keep being in the box.
Yeah, keep on trucking.
Man, that's hardcore biased. Give us a Halo.
Yeah,
all right, just hurry up.
I mean, if you got Halo,
don't mess it up.
I want to see what Bethesda wants to put out. I don't know what kind of partnership or whatever they're gonna have with that.
Are they gonna apologize to everybody?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure Microsoft's gonna be like, "Hey, we're acquiring this company, and then we're gonna be putting out this game." I think that's what we're gonna see.
I don't want that.
I don't really know. I there's nothing from Microsoft I really want to see. Because I know they have their whole Game Pass thing they've been trying to promote more.
Oh, which are okay. Thank you for saying that. Sony is gonna announce possibly at E3 or whenever they do their thing, their own Game Pass kind of thing.
Don't they have was it?
Well, they have PlayStation Plus, but they're gonna be
no PlayStation Now.
PlayStation Now. They also have that,
Yeah.
but they're gonna be introducing because I think PlayStation Plus is now gonna include movies, which is weird, but okay. So they might be introducing something.
I don't like that they're doing movies.
Why not?
Because then they can just get some B-rated movies.
Well, I mean,
in there.
It had the picture of Venom, so we'll see.
Clickbait.
Yeah, it probably was clickbait. I'm a sucker for those too, so maybe.
Yeah.
But we'll definitely see.
Yeah, because if PlayStation's coming out with their own, I don't know what they're gonna do with PlayStation Now. What's their whole vision for all that stuff?
Just like fuse everything. Why is there two different services?
I don't know. Maybe because I don't feel like PlayStation Plus is really the value that we're getting, or like sometimes they have a good game, sometimes they don't. It's like just to play online. So, you know what I mean? It's like
yeah, but you're getting recently you've been getting some pretty AAA big time games.
There's been some good stuff, but
maybe I don't know.
Sometimes it's just like, what is this game even?
Yeah, and it's like they do new games now too.
Yeah,
like that driving one and all that good stuff. But we'll keep an eye on E3.
We'll probably talk.
We'll complain about it for sure.
Well, we'll see whatever we got right here or wrong, or I don't know if there's gonna be any specific games they're gonna talk about or announce.
Just probably ones they've talked about and just give them a release date, like God of War.
Yep,
that's about it, right?
Yeah, I don't got much more to add to this.
I don't either.
Then.
So should we wrap it up?
I think we'll wrap it up and we'll do the outro.
Me?
Or you want me to do outro?
You can do it.
All right. Well, if you're still listening to this, thanks, guys. Listening to our ramblings every week. We really appreciate it. Make sure to follow us on our social medias at Past the Pop Culture. Pretty much on Instagram and Twitter.
That's literally it.
Yeah, that's really what we...
YouTube.
Yeah, we're a little bit more active on Instagram. And then make sure to, if you're listening to this on YouTube, subscribe. Tell your friends as well if you're just listening in general. Yeah, drop a like. That's pretty much it. Thanks for listening, guys. All right, we're signing off.
Peace.